Wow. Wow. New angle. Who this? Anyway, guys. You know I don't play right. Up with the good. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, B here, and I did want to make this video so like as an update to say, okay, yes, I'm doing well, but also like an outlet for me to be able to say, okay, this is what has happened in the previous weeks and everything like that. So, as you know, from the previous video that I uploaded years ago, I'm currently studying in South Korea for the summer abroad program in Yonsei University. Again, so grateful, so blessed to be here. And this weekend was so memorable and important for me because I was able to travel to Busan and it was insane. We even took the train. Get it? Anyway, so coming back from that experience, it really like opened my mind a bit more to like the artistic side of me, because I think I talk about art as like a concept, like art in general. Like there is no artists. Actually, let me not actually put that generalization. But art in any way, shape, or form is a reflection of the person's character or something that they'd want to relate to the people. People use their own artwork to show like political and economic state of the world. People also use art as a means of expression from the kind of things that they've gone through. People use art as a means to connect with other people as well. But even within the arts community, there are different forms. We have written arts, we have like sculpted, like real arts, 3D. We have music, theater, film. To be honest, I think those three sections even needs to be divided even more. But there are different types of art forms. My own is that I thrive anywhere. However, when it comes to like painting, sculptures, and all those things, that one needs to be refined because I know I can draw, but I don't draw. Like that's the funny thing. But in general, with the things that I enjoy, like dancing, editing, what else do I like doing? I also do like reading and writing, but it's just I haven't done that as much. That's so funny. You like something, but you don't do it. And think of it, there could be different sides to think of that, even of like it's being a career. Lots of people doing this to make money and to make ends meet, and people get success and people don't, even though the people that don't have better art than the people that do. Da 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 da. Mainstream, what is high art versus low art, and all those classifications, which I would talk about more, if I wasn't wearing my boo boo and a bonnet and everything, so I can do like a whole extensive research and video essay on it. However, with the art that me I do personally, it's enjoyment. Like me, I want to dance because I want to dance. I want to edit because I want to edit. I want to write and read because I want to write and read. In general, I love filming. I love seeing people's lives. But I also love acting as well, which is something that I personally don't talk about as well because I'm like, yeah. But everything aside, this weekend my eyes have been open to art in the sense of like, when people go to retreats to find themselves and everything. Whatever, even if it's like spiritual and everything, but also artistic retreats as well, where people try to find, their own thing. Wait, I hope my battery isn't low, because that'll be a huge thing. Anyway, let me just talk quicker. So I'm not going to. Actually, I can charge my phone. Actually, no, I can't. It's too far away. So that was kind of like my retreat. Not because I even like danced or took pictures. Oh, okay. Not because I danced or edited it, but I took a lot of pictures. Just seeing the scenery and pictures. Photography is now something that I respect even more because that kind of thing of like, oh, if you don't take a picture, if you didn't film it, it didn't happen. That's now my motto, because there are times where you enjoy the moment, but there are also times that you take pictures. Busan was just a picture trip. I have taken more pictures in the few days in Busan than I had done the rest of my trip here in Seoul. Because Seoul was more so, okay, yes, experience. I'm just a new foreigner. I don't even know what's going on. But like with Busan, I was like, yeah. I was pure tourist. And I think having that heart of a tourist is just like it's like a child. You're seeing new environments, you're meeting new people, you're really engaging with like a whole different side of you that you don't know. So that being said, I really looked into my own like social media platforms and what I use social media for. I don't know if I've already talked about it, but I think in the previous videos I have. Well, not YouTube, but like other videos I personally have. But social media is a means at which people share information and where people are able to relay whatever thoughts and opinions they have to themselves, and also a form of like awareness, also accountability. Also, it means where people flaunt their wealth, and also it means where people find relationships or flings. In general, my own use of social media is strictly for like nostalgia. It's not like strictly for nostalgia. I feel like sometimes I want to post because I want to post. Like I want it to be out there because I think of it as like a figurative thing of like, oh, I'm already becoming the person I want to be in the future. Because again, the difference between future you and you is time. That's the only difference. But it's still you. So that's why I'm like, okay, when I post these things, when I post my experience in Greece, it's just like, okay, one of the countries I'm going to. Post Korea as well as one of the countries I'm going to. Post whatever other countries or whatever places I'd want to visit, because that is something that I'd want to achieve and things that I personally see myself being. When my family member said that, oh, Korea suits you, I was like, wow, that's such a huge compliment, because I genuinely feel happier here because of the people that I'm surrounded with. Let me actually say it like that. Anywhere I am in the world, if I'm not around people that I care about or I love, I'm going to be miserable. And the difference between me now and me 2 years ago, wow, a huge jump. Huge. But what I know, like, about this one is that me feeling down, mainly also because of the travel, but me feeling down in this moment is because of the external factors. But me, myself, I'm content with myself. The reason I felt so depressed and sad before, again, exactly at this day, I don't know why it was now like Monday, 21st July. That was the day that I said, okay, let me make this video. You see how it just worked? Because 2 years ago, at this exact same period, like 22nd, 21st, I was miserable, you know? Because it was more so like, oh my gosh, what am I doing in my life? Da, 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 da. I didn't even know what was going on. But if I told myself 2 years ago that, oh, present me is in Korea, like, it wouldn't even, like, I know me then would be like, oh, wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't put it past you though, but it's crazy that that one could see what this one is doing, because to that one, it seems like such a huge dream. Oh, I want to visit Korea someday. And then this one is like, yes, I'm there. To say the least, let's skip all that. Social media is now like this avenue where it's like, wow, I'm posting this thing for validation, or I'm posting this thing so I look good. I'm posting this thing. No, you have to look good, rather. Let me actually say that. You have to look good if you're posting. There are lots of people that don't post on social media because they don't want to be viewed. That's why I have so much respect for people that are like, this is their job, like content creation, because you are constantly putting yourself in the eyes of people to be scrutinized for whatever reason. And there are some people that are just chill, like, but when I'm talking about people I'm talking about people that say their opinions, that are educational, that do things to help other people. Because no matter what you do, to be honest, even people that don't add much, like even people that just do vlogs or do like their routines or anything like that, it doesn't really add much to society. I'm one of them, don't worry. But the videos itself doesn't really add, but it gives people an opportunity to live, like vicariously through them. Oh, come with me as a college student. I can be a college student today. I could be a veterinarian tomorrow. I could be I don't think they're legally allowed to film. I was going to say lawyer, but I don't think they can do that. It depends on the type of lawyer though, but I still don't think they're able to do that. Even like a stay at home parents, even like DGrab, like I live so many lives because of social media. So in me posting, I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm posting. Da-da, da-da, da-da. I think it felt more difficult because it was like, what is the authentic you you're posting? If you're looking through all these curated feeds trying to make you look the best in this one, like why can't you just post an ugly selfie of you like bottom like this angle? You know, why can't you make silly faces anymore? Why can't you like laugh? Why can't you like not organize the Instagram and just post whatever? Why does it need to be clean? You know? Why does it have to have an aesthetic? Why does it have to? And I had a whole documentary on that. Callback, and I think I'll do it again if I'm able to. But social media is definitely a place where it can consume you, and me relatively. I wouldn't say. I think I always think of myself as a celebrity of like, okay, if I now become rich and famous, like how would my own social media use be? And I think it'd be exactly the same. I'd still post in my own time and still do what I want, but at the same time I am consciously aware of what I'm posting now more than anything, because you have that accountability for yourself. Let me check if my battery is still good. I hope it's still recording. I hope it's still recording. It says that the battery's low. Anyway, I think I'll just hold it this time around. Is it charging? Okay. You have that accountability for yourself to say, okay, yes, I'm responsible for my own actions, and the things I post can affect myself and people around me. Da, da, da. And that's fine. That's good. Like me, I'm all for accountability. I'm also like thinking of it as like art. You know, I don't like people post their art there, and that's also something that can be scrutinized, because not I don't really keep up. Oh, I'm not really in the arts, like drawing, painting, digital arts, traditional arts, like all that, like general side of TikTok. But when I see people like first time drawers, that is that what they're called, first time drawers, like posting their work. Sometimes people are like, "Why are you posting this?" Like, and these people are genuinely asking for help. Oh, I've seen so many videos where they're like, "Oh, making your art better and doing this to make your art better and everything like that." And I understand, but you know, it's also a strength. You know, it's scary to put yourself out there and say, "Okay, yes." Same goes with films. Oh my god, I've seen terrible films, but for the for the fact that they've made it, it means that there's something tangible that they can work with now. You know, I always try and see it that way, but it's just putting yourself out there just seems so like why? Like why do you see me? You know, like why do I exist? But you think of yourself as like, I think it's also important for artists to realize, and not even just artists, but just people to realize that you deserve to be seen, you know? You deserve to be heard as well, because I feel like they do this whole thing of like being seen and not heard when it comes to like different industries, especially for women, especially in like beauty industries and everything like that. But I feel like if you're putting yourself out there on social media, it's a whole leap of faith. The whole essence that me I have is like I am concerned, not scared, but I'm concerned of like what value my own posts give to people watching. Because again, me, I know I'm obsessed with myself. I love myself, and I know like what I do, like I am a cool person, and what I do is different from other people, and my own way of life is different. But I'm also thinking of like, okay, what it means for other people to see my own content as well. Like I'm curious, but I'm not obsessed with what people say about me. You know? But luckily, again, my own like feed is around like my my friends and family, maybe new fans as well. But you know, all to say, I'm back. Like this weekend in Busan really opened my eyes, and the pictures I've taken insane, and I can't wait to share it with you all. But I think those were most of my opinions I've had so far, just like proof of life as well. Just saying I'm good, I'm alive and well, and also ready to thrive. Okay. I think that's it for the video. I really can't really find anything else to say, but love you. Bye. See you soon.